I just left therapy, guys. I'm in the hospital where I work. And y'all don't know how tempted I am just to go. I'm so hard-headed just to go to work. Just because I'm here, you know, I made it here, you know. But I don't think I can hang. Although I'm hard-headed enough to try. Really, guys, I'm so hard-headed. What is with all of this? How did I lose so much weight and all this is here? But yeah, my logical side is saying, fool, you're about to spasm again all down your hip and you want to go sit in an office for 4.5 hours at this point. Oh gosh, I'm gonna spasm again, guys. Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna sit here until I think I can walk to the parking lot. Oh. It's so weird sitting at work in the lobby. Oh. Okay. I sat there for a while and it's not going away, so I'm just gonna walk really, really slow. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all tell me if these are Hornets. I don't know if it's a Hornet, but it looks like a bee on steroids. Really big one. Even the birds don't mess with them. There's lots of little honeybees and I'm playing with my life here. But I'm so curious about this big one. Oh well, they're too fast. I'm going to show you guys where the scenes of the crimes when I fall have happened, okay? I'm going to show you. So remember I told y'all there are these square concrete pillars that the light poles are attached to? I'll show you what I'm talking about. But y'all see how there's lots of traffic, people. Okay, so this is the pillar that I was telling you about that you can actually sit on. But my leg gave out crazy bad and I was like sliding down it. Okay, so there's the entrance, right? Okay, you see that one right there? That one over there? That's the one I completely fell on when the young homeless guy walked me into the hospital. So from that little pillar, he walked me all the way in there where I got him his Starbucks and his pastry. Now, I didn't ask that kid's name. Shame on me. Okay, I'm actually sitting on the pillar because my hip is not having it right now. What's funny though is I am directly across from the pillar where the little homeless guy lifted me up. Directly across when my hip gives out. So I'm telling you guys, I can kind of tell más o menos, more or less, how many steps I can take, how many minutes I can walk, how far I can walk, how fast I can walk before pain sets in. But I just thought that was weird that it's right across from where I fell the first time. At least it's pretty out here, guys. They just cut the grass. I usually don't like that smell, but I haven't been able to be outside in so long. I don't mind it. Let me show you guys. Oh, this is just not stopping. And if I sit here and wait until it stops, I'm scared I'm gonna slide down this dang thing and my leg will just give out. So we're gonna walk, okay? But let me show you guys where Elias and Roberto helped me. See where that car just passed? Do you see that? That little block right there? That's where I was this last time. And I was just pretty much barely hanging on to that pillar when they come around the corner. They come around the black fence and saw me. And they walked me to that parking lot over there, the furthest end of that parking lot over there, and put me in my car. So yeah, I probably should be a little leery of this side of the walkway, but it's actually really pretty out here. It hasn't gotten too hot. And there's no mosquitoes on this side. In my yard, with all my shrubbery and greenery, there's a lot of mosquitoes. Anywho, I'm almost to the car. You guys, I really did think I could go sit in that office when I'm booty clenching and cramping as I sit. My oldest is a little disturbed with me. He texted me while I was in therapy. I just read the text. He's like, "Mom, are you at work?" Question mark, question mark. A squirrely. I'm like, "No, I was in therapy." And he's upset because it was his day off, and had he known, he would have driven me, but I didn't know it was his day off. His schedule is very random. He's on days now, but his schedule is still very random. It's so many on and so many off, and then the days are sporadic throughout the week. But you know what? It hurts and all, but it feels not too bad being able to do stuff still for myself, you know? But yeah, he was going to be upset with me if I had come to work. But let me get in this car and head home. Hijo de eso. Son of a biscuit eating frog. You guys, I opened my car door. As soon as I opened my car door, my hip gave out. And I went wonk. But I had my car door open, so I just I pushed myself in this car, and I'm sitting here waiting for this crap to stop. I spasmed twice. I spasmed before even therapy started. It was this morning when I was taking a shower. I started really aching and the hot pokers, just in pain, and then halfway here I'm like, "You're stupid, you should have stayed home." But I don't want to cancel my therapy. I want to get as much therapy as I can while I have insurance. And so the shower was rough, the drive was rough. It said it says it's 103 outside. Maybe that's heat index, because it didn't feel no 103. But yeah, so the shower was tough, the drive was rough, the walk of course was rough, and then I made it into the hospital, and I had twingy in the hallway walking to PT. And when I got to PT, I was like 10 minutes early. Had a big old mamma jamma spasm sitting in the chair, and there's other patients there, and I'm trying to eat it, trying to suck it in, trying to hold it. And of all places where you shouldn't have to hold it or worry about it is among your own jacked up folks. But then we were doing a new exercise. I'm supposed to do this 3 days a week, every other day. You lay on your side. He always does pictures for me. He'll print out the picture for me because I'm bubble-headed. But you lay on your side and you tilt your hip forward, and all you're doing is lifting your knee as high as you can go without causing pain. But I wasn't able to do too many reps on the left side before I spasmed that left side. And it's certain movements that set me off. It's rotation movements that set me off. That's how come when I'm sitting in a chair, or when I'm at work, when I was at work and I would turn to answer the phone, bam. So it's a rotation thing, and I have noticed that when I move anywhere, I have to push myself up and then walk. I can't just, you know, twist up or twist over. I can't do that. So we done figured that out. But I'm gonna go home. My big dude texted me and said, Mom, I picked up piggies in a blanket and donuts because I had been craving them. I had wanted some this weekend, but I was in bed and just not feeling really good and not having much of an appetite. So and I found a parking spot in my parking lot, guys. I found one parking spot today. So gotta look on the bright side of things. I was able to find a spot a little closer. I didn't have to walk as far. My hip didn't give out until I was at my car with the door open. There's piggies and blankets waiting for me at home, and he found me my strawberry donut. Yes, not the best things I should be eating right now, or anytime as a diabetical. But, you know, he's like, I went to get donuts and I saw that your car wasn't there. Are you at work? No, I'm not at work. I mean, I'm at work, but I'm not staying for work. I was close though, guys. I was close to just saying, screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Be a big girl. Put your big girl panties on. Let's go. But yeah, it ain't gonna work. I'm not looking forward to this drive either. I'm glad I don't live far. And I'm gonna try and sleep. I don't know if I told you guys. I haven't slept. I know I told my therapist. I woke up Friday at 8 a.m. and I woke up this morning at 8 a.m. So from Friday to Monday, I've had 3 hours of sleep. I don't know what it is with 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. I've had 3 hours of sleep, and 2 were on Saturday because I vegged out watching First 48, and I slept for 2 hours on the couch. And then yesterday I fell asleep watching my big fat American gypsy wedding or something like that. I slept for another hour, maybe an hour and a half. But I was so exhausted last night, and I just knew I was going to sleep real good, and no. I couldn't get comfortable. But y'all have heard me say all this before. I'll see y'all soon. Hola, guys. It's been a few hours. Yes, I'm in my night dress. If you're my neighbor, you've seen me in my nightgown. I slept for 3 hours. I got home. I ate my piggies in a blanket and lied down around 1:30, and I woke up at 4:30. And I got a hankering to use that leftover beef from the tacos for like a fake chili cheese. And I have some peppers growing out here that I need to bring inside because one of them's getting a funny little mark on it. So little dude's gonna cut them off for me. I'm only gonna take off 2 and I'm only gonna take off 2 and use those. So you see this nasty brown spot on this one?
Yeah.
I don't know if a bug did that. I don't know if there's a bug inside of it. I hope. Cut it right here, Peanut, at the stem.
Here?
Okay. And then we're gonna take this one too. That's a nice size one, right at the stem. Alrighty. So hopefully there's not a critter living in there. There's 2 left on the plant, but those are kind of small. They smell like bell pepper. I hope that is not a critter in there, because I will freaking have a attack of the heart. Okay, my leg ain't working right. That's actually why I woke up, because I was in pain. So I'm gonna have to use some of this basil and some chicken that I have in the Frigimerator. And if these don't taste like what I think they're supposed to taste like, they smell really nice though. I like them. Then I'll use these with chicken. Let me get my... I don't want to ruin Mr. Spiderweb's web. But let me get in here and... You coming in? You playing out there? gonna wash these up and taste it. I want to see if it's sweet or peppery or what. Please don't let there be a bug in here. It's brown here, and then it has like brown marks, but like they're on the inside. So okay, we're gonna cut in front of the nastiness. Please no bugs, please no bugs, please no bugs, please no bugs. Okay, no bugs. Let's see, it's got a little funkiness in there, so we're gonna cut that funkiness off. It smells just like a bell pepper. Okay, we're gonna cut this funkiness off. Okay. Ew. There's still a little bit of funkiness in the stem. Ugh, it's slimy. I don't even know what that is about. Okay, and this one looks lovely. This one looks nice. Oh, these smell so nice. I don't even need to taste them. I think I want to use them. I think I want to use them. Do you know what they smell like? The pepperoncini, the banana peppers. That's what they smell like. Let's have a little taste, shall we? I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them along with some bell pepper. Yeah, waste not, want not. Okay. So I'll chop these up, and I have the leftover steak, some onion, my bell, and then I had some mushrooms in there that I need to use before they go bad. And then I got my hoagies. So I'm gonna, and then I have this queso quesadilla in the fridge that I want to use. So before I go out and buy anything new, I'm gonna use up what groceries I have in the fridge. So it's not a traditional Philly cheese, but it's gonna have familiarities. You know what, guys? On second thought, I'm gonna save these and use these with my chicken tomorrow. They're very mild, very fresh. I think they'll pair real well with chicken. Where this bell is a little bolder, so I'm gonna use that with the steak. So I'm gonna chop this bell up, chop up some onion. I was gonna do slices like for fajitas, but I don't want no big old slice. Just gonna chop it up. So here I'm just taking the steak and I'm chopping it up just a little bit more, just to make it rendir, make it stretch. Only one's going to be eating this are me and Big Dude. Little Dude won't even attempt to try, but that's okay. I got to figure out what I'm going to make him for dinner. But yeah, my mindset currently is waste not, want not. Use what you have. This is a pizza cutter, guys, and it works so well for big chops like this. I think it does. Okay, so I love a good Philly cheese, like a real Philly cheese, but not the Cheese Whiz Philly cheese. I know a lot of people are devotees to the Cheese Whiz Philly cheese. Some prefer the provolone. That's me. I'm a provolone mushroom kind of gal. And this is far from either, but it's going to be good. Made them before. Haven't made them in a while. But let me show you guys everything that I'm going to use. Nice and organized. So I have my hoagie buns, sub rolls, hoagie buns, whatever. I got these from Walmart. They're already split, which is good because I'd be butchering some buns. I'm going to use some margarine and some garlic powder to spread on the little buns when I toast them. I'm going to use a little Worcestershire and water just to moisten up the leftover steak on the griddle. I have onion. Y'all be like, man, Mel, that's a whole lot of onion, but it's going to shrink down to nothing. And then my bell. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole bell because I don't want the bell strength to overpower it, but I do love bells in my steak. We'll see. I'll eyeball it. And then my leftover mushrooms. Some people might be like, mushrooms in a Philly? Are you crazy? Like I said, when I get me a Philly, I do my bells, onions, and mushrooms. And provolone. That's me. But I don't have the provolone, so I'm going to use the queso quesadilla. So this is what I got in my refrigerator, mock Philly cheese setup. Oh, and I'm going to make some of these crinkle cut French fried taters. I like these little seasoned batter ones because they're crispy, and I'm going to deep fry them, and I probably shouldn't. I should use my air fryer, but this is just faster when I deep fry them in the skillet. But gotta have fries with a Philly. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sort a little laundry. I've been threatening to do it forever. Forgive the background. There's the mirror that I still haven't spray painted, and these are my macrame baskets that I was going to start hanging outside, and then all this happened. But they're strapped with pots and ready to find a home out there on some shepherd hooks. I have placed a couple out there, really pretty. Yeah, I have a few more to go. But as of now, until this gets right, they're sitting back there. I'm just explaining to that in case y'all are like, oh, such chaos behind you. Y'all know I like stuff. Y'all know I have a lot of stuff. But yes, currently there's a little more chaos happening in the background. But anyway, it's a little early for dinner yet, so I'm just going to sort laundry because it's been sitting here since Saturday in baskets, and that's gross. So gonna do that, and I'm actually looking forward to the Phillies. I think they're gonna be good. Should I call them Phillies? Should I call them hood cheesesteak? Should I call them hood cheesesteaks? Because I grew up eating them in the hood. Should I? I'm watching reruns, of course, of Leave It to Beaver. I'm watching Beaver. I'm in pain, y'all. I hope your week is going well. It's only Monday, isn't it? It's only Monday, so it's not really a week yet. Jeez. See what I mean about the rotation? You see, all I did was kind of spin over to separate laundry, and my body's like, we ain't having that. That's why sitting at work is very painful and close to impossible. I thought I had more laundry than this. I'm not complaining. It'll keep me busy. It'll definitely keep me busy, and that's what I'm aiming for. Just stay productive, stay moving. Even my PT today said, I understand your loved ones are worried that you may be doing too much, but in situations like this, it's kind of a crazy balancing game where you don't want to overexert yourself. You don't want to push yourself to the point of pain or exhaustion, but you also don't want to sit still. You don't just want to, you know, sit still, because you'll, you know, that's not good for your muscles either. They'll freaking atrophy. They'll stiffen up. So, because I've explained to him, you know, I made dinner the other day, and I paid for it a few hours later. But I told him, you know, I'm not being stupid. I'm not at it a lo loco. A lo loco. Phrase of the day, a lo loco. Going crazy with something. But I definitely need to keep moving. It's just in my nature. Can't do nothing but. Did y'all just see my underpants? I'm trying not to show any underpants. Don't be looking at my underpants. Don't be looking at my chonies. What's wrong with y'all? Looking at my chonies. Anywho, I don't have my little grabber stick. My grabber stick has become my best friend. That goes with the towels. So I don't know what to make him for dinner that'll fill him up. And that'll be as delicious as a Philly cheese. You know what I mean? But I'll figure that out. I always have smoked sausage in the house for these types of situations. So I may smoke in some sausage with the French fries, or make a sausage dog instead of a hot dog, like a sausage dog. Oh, guys, what am I doing? I'm sorting laundry. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sorting laundry. Oh, not my chonies. Don't be looking at my chonies. Man, we're wearing a lot of bright colors. We wore a lot of bright colors last week. Okay. This was on clearance, guys, at Walmart. They're huge, but they were on clearance. Look at this. I have to tuck them under my underpant band, under my panty band, so they won't fall off. These are so big. They're a 2X. I don't know what I was thinking, but they were $4. One of the last times, the first time I escaped to Walmart, this little PJ set. I guess it's a PJ set. I don't know. It was with a bunch of clearance PJs. $4. I had to have them. I also picked up another little set that day, little PJ set, and if I remember, if my noodle remembers, I'll show you guys that, because it's actually on top of my bed. I thought about wearing it when I came home, but it's a long sleeve and it's a little warm upstairs. Any more jeans back there? No. It's a little warm upstairs, and I didn't want to be all hot and gross up there. But it's really cute. It's lilac and gray, I think. I'm not sure. But I'll show you guys that here in a little bit if I remember. And I found some clearance shoes. Yeah, that day I do remember, because I was like hobbling around all in pain, all like, what did you do? You shouldn't have come out here. And they had clearance galore. Look at them. I came up here to get my heating pad, and look who's overtaking it. The felonious feline strikes again. But since I'm up here, so this is the little PJ set. It's lavender, but it's coming off pink on camera. But it's this little long sleeve, short, sleepy set. Like I said, it is big. I don't mind the top being big. Y'all know me and my monster. But the bottom, I gotta tuck it into my underpant band, or they're gonna drop. Gonna drop it like it's hot going down the stairs. And these are the shoes that I found on clearance for $2. These are so ugly, guys. But I needed something in this color. I don't know what happened to my little flats in this like beigey color. These give me old lady foot vibes. Yes, I'm going to be 50. But this reminds me of the little shoes that the ladies in the school office used to wear when we were little. It gives me those 1970s wide toe vibe. But you want to know why I bought them? Because they were only $2, just like these. These are kind of cute. Look like little loafers. Has a little elastic gathering on the back. As you can see, I haven't worn those. I have worn these and they are comfortable. They just, I'm telling you, they give me little old lady office vibes. Y'all hear the creak? I better stop before I hurt myself. And I'm glad I came up here because I need to take these down to wash them. These are my horror blankets that I got at Black Friday. And I thought that I had gotten 2 of the same, but I didn't. They both do say, this one says, this is my horror movie watching blanket. Okay, I think this is the first one I got. And then this one says horror movie watching blanket. But I need to wash them. This one we've used, so it just needs to be washed. This one had a real chemical, or is it this one? One of these that I just recently purchased. No, it's this one. This is the newest one that still has a bit of a chemical smell. This is the one that we had been using and needs to be washed. But let me take I'm just going to melt a little margarine on the skillet. I was going to use oil, but I'm at the last of my oil, and I put everything that was left in the bottle in my skillet to make my fries. So I'm going to melt the margarine, and I might take a little teaspoon out of the skillet to mix in with it, just because I don't want it to burn. But we're using the parrilla again, we're using the plancha again, because this is where I'm going to do my veggies. It's going to be hot. Get a little bit of this oil in here. Just a little. I start my peppers first. You know what? I'm going to use all of it and see what it shrinks down to. And if they look like they're going to be too many, then I'll pull some off. So I am going to take a few off. I am going to do all of the onions. All of the onion, because it's going to shrink down to nothing. After a few minutes, I gather them all together to help them sweat each other out a little. A little bit of water. Help with the sweat. Now I'm going to add mushrooms. A bit more water. Okay, at this point, I think I have too many veggies to meat. So I'm going to remove some of this in just a bit, but right now, here and get the fries started. Okay guys, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I went ahead and added the meat. I left all the veggies in. It ended up to be a good veggie to meat ratio. I just sprinkled a bit of the Worcestershire in there just to give it a little bit more flavor. And then I put in a little bit of water just to keep it keep the meat from drying out. So y'all didn't miss much. My phone shut off. I'm like, what's going on? I wasn't even recording, guys. But my first batch of fries are ready. I'm about to take those out and put in another one. And here in a bit, I'm just gonna drizzle the cheese all over it and let it melt. And we should be in business. Right now I'm just gonna prep. Oh heck, I thought these were pre-sliced. They're not. Okay, well, you don't want to cut all the way through because then all your meats will come out. So make a pocket. Okay. Make a pocket. I thought I had gotten the pre-cut ones, but that's okay. I'm actually not butchering these. I usually butcher the heck out of them. But don't cut all the way through because, yeah, you don't want all your meat to friggin' fall out. So spread it carefully. You don't want it to split all the way because you're going to toast them. Just a little margarine. Sprinkle in a little garlic powder. Okay. Just stir it up. Get your garlic in there. Get your garlic powder in there. And take a sniffy sniff and see if it smells like garlic butter. Those are ready for toasting. Okay, and now comes the good part. Now, we take this cheese and we just cover the top. Gonna lower the heat on both burners to low. Gonna give this second batch of French fries, papitas fritas, a little swirl. Okay. Now the back comal is hot, ready for the buns, but right now I have to prepare little dude's quesadilla. So here I am chopping up little dude's chicken for his quesadilla. I'm telling you guys, a friggin' pizza cutter is so convenient for this kind of stuff. Mix it all up. Okay. Okay. There's that. I usually use my quesadilla maker because it's just easier. I don't have to worry about flipping, but again, I'm scared of bending and trying to get to it, so we're gonna do it old school way on the comal. This is how I used to do it before the awesomeness of a quesadilla maker happened into my life. But there's that. We're almost done. I need to get little dude's quesadilla done. Get this last batch of fries out of the skillet. And the meat I have now on warm, just to keep it warm, and the cheese is all melty and delicious. You'll see in a little bit. So once the quesadilla is off of the comal, I'm going to toast the buns, plate them up, and we're good to go. So now we're going to toast these bunnies. Okay, and we want them toasted so your juiciness doesn't leak all out. So just going to toast the bottoms for a few moments. I'm going to slice up little dude's quesadilla over here out of camera range. This quesadilla turned out pretty darn good. My palita. No, a little more toastage. Let's get a little, oh, it smells so good. Let's get a little more toastage on there. My back is screaming. My back is like, how dare you? What is wrong with you? Why are you so stubborn? Okay, guys, let's look at the deliciousness. Yoo-hoo! From tacos de plancha to Philly cheese a la Mel. Okay? Let's put this little sucker together. So all we do is grab a handful of this cheesy goodness and slap it on the bun. Cheesy goodness, slap it on the bun. Okay? Isn't that yummy? Okay? Because okay. We seal that bad boy. Put some fries on this plate. And that is Melly's Melly's hood cheesesteak. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock, I think. Little dude and I watched the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre after dinner. Ugh, I forget how friggin' creepy that movie is. And then thought I'd lie down because my body is super exhausted, and I was totally second guessing myself, like, you big Nimrod, you sat there and cooked, and that's 2 days in a row that you're standing in front and sitting in front of that stove, and that's why your body hurts so much. But no, because it's been doing that. So I'm not gonna feel bad for doing something that I enjoyed. I enjoyed cooking and filming. And was it pain-inducing? Yeah, but everything is right now. Everything is friggin' pain-inducing right now. Heck. So whatever. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't think I'm gonna sleep well again tonight. My body is like really just pained, achy. I may just pop a muscle relaxer just to get my 3 hours. What is it with 3 hours? It's like my body is on this weird internal timer where 3 hours is good. I was wondering if I could sleep propped up. I haven't tried that. But then what if I teeter over and hurt myself when I teeter over? You know what I mean? Like nod off and like fall over. That would not be good. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. My body needs rest. And it just won't. It can't. But anywho, again, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. If y'all made it to the end of the video, thanks for hanging out and having another day in my busted up life with me. Oh gosh, I have a load of laundry in the washer. I'm sure little dude will put it in the dryer for me. I wonder how long it's going to take me to do laundry. I started it last Saturday, and all I did was put it in baskets. But anyway, whatever. I ain't got nothing else to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what... I don't know how my life is playing itself out. I think I'm pretty much at the end of my job rope in regards to having that that willingness to try anymore at this point, honestly, because it's just so discouraging when I get up and, immediately I start to feel like crap. But had I told y'all, I know I told my mom, and I think I told my friends when they were here Saturday, but I don't think I've told you guys. You know what I was thinking would be the perfect scenario, the perfect situation that would allow me to go to work and do my job? Is if I worked by myself. Did I say this to you guys already? If I worked in an office by myself, in an area by myself, where I could cry and ooh and ah and ugh all day long and not have to worry about little princesses getting upset and having panic attacks, or worry about anybody in my business, that would be ideal. I would force myself up that friggin' hill, and I feel I would be able to function. Would it be comfortable? Heck no. Would I be in pain? Yeah. But a lot of my really not caring at this point anymore is the reactions I'm getting, and I was getting, and will probably get from my coworkers, just based on that spasmodic day that I was there that morning. If I could just be on my own, just work on my own by myself, it would be amazing. I would. I know me. Why do I feel like I've told y'all this? But I know how stubborn I am, and I'd be at work on a heating pad, and I'd find a way, but I can't. And the fact that my coworkers are honestly more of an issue than my pain sucks. But I know I just totally digress. I just thought I have to go downstairs and do my mommy OCD thing, make sure everything's put away and everything. But I'm thinking, when I head down there, I want a hot cup of something. A hot cup of coffee? A hot cup of tea? I don't know. But I want something warm. So frustrating, guys. I just want to sleep the sleep of the dead. Not be dead, but the sleep of the dead, where you're just like, wake up and you got slob coming all out your mouth and your eyes are all gummy and your hair is in 50 million directions. I want that sleep. I want that sleep so bad. But anywho, we're not going to start complaining. No vamos a chillar. We're not going to cry. No vamos a chillar. We're not going to cry or whine. We're going to end this video on a positive note, because I did, all in all, have a good day. And I love sharing my day with you guys. I love hanging out with y'all and talking to the screen. Somehow knowing that you guys are out there connecting with me. So thank you guys also for all the encouraging, awesome friggin' words and funny comments and stuff like that. I promise I'm gonna get to them. I was actually thinking of getting turning on my dusty old desktop and doing the comment reactions or comment responses like I did once or twice, where I read off y'all's comments and then just directly answer off to you guys in lieu of typing anything down. I think that might be something to do. But if I ever figure out how to go live we could be able to do that. I've never tried it. I don't think I've ever tried it. It doesn't look hard, but I don't think I've ever tried it. I just don't want to get on there and not know what the heck I'm doing and not be able to respond or whatever to you guys if y'all were to log in on it. But I'm going to shut myself down and try and get some rest. I hope you guys have an amazing night. I hope you guys had a great Monday. I hope you guys ease into a fantastic week. And until we see each other again, everybody, I love y'all bunches. Bye.